5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire. The only thing we have to fear is fear.
Mile 18.
This is Endurance Nation.
Are you tired of just losing your fitness every year? Of getting out there on the open road come springtime and everyone else is still faster than you and you're not making progress? We understand. We created the Outseason program just for you. It's a 14-week protocol for triathletes and gravel cyclists with an opportunity to lock in through your Zwift workouts and focused training to unlock your potential by targeting functional threshold and high VO2 workouts with some endurance on the weekends. We build your fast before you're far. So by the time you get to the spring, you can turn down the fast and start adding some volume when the weather gets nice and unleash your endurance potential. Stop following the same program and hoping you get different results. Head over to endurancenation.us/outseason to get our 14-week program for one low price now.
My favorite part about training is getting to go to Europe every year, and I want you to join me. My name's Coach Patrick. I'm here from Endurance Nation talking to you about a brand new training camps adventure called Avanti Tours with a good friend of mine. More about that in a minute. Hope y'all are doing well. It is the beginning of February. It is Super Bowl Sunday here in New England, which brings with it a certain level of intensity and regular joy here that our region doesn't normally experience, particularly as I look outside when we just got another 5 inches of snow this weekend. And I think I'm going to have snow here until it's time for me to start putting suntan lotion on, which is crazy. What if there's a way to make some of that snow go away faster using some suntan lotion? If anyone has any tips or tricks for just making snow magically disappear, I'm here for it. Like, snow is great until you all of a sudden find yourself trapped inside of a snow globe. Can't quite get outside. So anyway, quick update for us on Endurance Nation. Moving into the season, team is shaping up. We have quite a few new folks this year, including a new focus on Hyrox for athletes who are looking to do a little bit of the higher intensity stuff, which is built into how Endurance Nation regularly trains, but not something that most endurance athletes experience. So we welcome the CrossFit and Hyrox athletes who are looking to explore the methodology of fast before far, because I think it fits really well with the structure of those types of events, as well as for our age group athletes who are doing Ironman racing, gravel racing, and beyond. Did a bunch of season roadmaps this past weekend. For those of you who don't know what that is, for every athlete who joins and all the athletes who are on the team, we do a season roadmap and basically plan out the entire year to give structure and context. That plan becomes the backdrop. So all the things that you're doing every single day, you're reorienting yourself on this map as we move towards a broader goal. It's not about number of hours a week or number of TSS points a week or whatever it may be. It's actually about orienting ourselves constantly towards a goal. For those of you who swim in open water, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Every once in a while, you got to look up, just sight, reorient, just kind of recalibrate a little bit and go forward. That, my friends, is navigating towards a big mega event. And for those of you doing races, like I saw Unbound on there, I saw Leadville on there, I saw the Ironman World Championships on there, I saw another Marathon Masters opportunity out there, amongst many other races as well. So whether you're just getting into the sport of endurance and enjoying what it means to swim, bike, run, or do all three, or if you're really accomplished and chasing some of those lifetime goals, excited to have you join us here at Endurance Nation. Of course, you can always find us at endurancenation.us. You can go to endurancenation.us/blueprint, little commercial here, and you can get our 30-page plus blueprint on how we structure our training every single year. It's a free resource for you. It gives you an opportunity to understand how to think intentionally about your training, not following the typical protocols of what you might read online or like a book you may have read about coaching, but actually a program and a protocol built off of how we've helped athletes over the last 20 years be their best as age groupers and still maintain a regular general lifestyle. Although none of you are regular or ordinary, my listeners, but still, I just had to say that. All right. Okay. So the focus for today's episode, twofold. One, first, just a quick update on me and my training. I know many of you have been asking, what the heck is Coach Patrick doing, putting up 20 hours on his bike in his basement, and what's he building towards? I'm doing the Oregon Gravel Grinder stage race with good friend and kind of dude guy, Matt Limbert. We're going to be going through and doing 5-day stage race in Oregon in July. And so putting in a lot of energy and prep for that. It also gives me some intentionality and focus here in the winter, which is a time of year that I have a lot of extra time on my hands as someone who works remotely and then also has high aspirations. One of the reasons why I'm doing this program, not just for the actual race itself, but also just in general, was last year, just about August, early September, I was done. Like my year was done. I just didn't have enough in my system to keep going. And September, October, even early November are great for riding outside. And I just gassed myself. I went too big, too hard. Did Unbound. It was amazing, but was cooked. And a large part of that was simply because I don't think I really had the base fitness to go as hard as I wanted. So I went as hard as I wanted to go. That was easy. It was just that it was so hard. I needed so much recovery time that I could never really rebound after the year. Just kind of lowered me down and just kind of cruised out the rest of the year. So higher aspirations, want to do more epic things for longer. And so that is the rationale behind that. But the real part and the real reason why we're here is to talk to you a little bit about how I get to Europe and how I do these training camps. In particular, what we're doing here with Avanti Tours and what it means for you as one of our athletes inside of our community. So with that said, let me pull up the Avanti Tours website here, and I'll head over and see it here. You can find it at avantitours.com. This is a partnership with best dude ever on the planet, my good friend, Coach Jeffrey Capo Bianco. Hopefully I can edit that out. I can't believe I can't say your name in public. And we're going to be doing camps together in Europe. We've done Ironman races for decades together, and now we finally get to do some training camps, which is awesome. So this year we did have a Spring Classics camp. We could only get 3 people interested. We needed 6 to go. So we're going to table that one for next year, and hopefully we get some interest from y'all who want to go and see the single-day races in Europe from the Tour of Flanders, right through the Paris-Roubaix. It's a phenomenal 14-day experience. You just can't, well, it's 11 days, but it feels like 14, and it's incredible. But what I want to talk to you about today is our Tuscany camp and what we have planned coming up for Tuscany. Our Tuscany camp is June 13th through June 20th this year. It's 8 days, 7 nights. No joke. We've actually ridden on this road here. It's phenomenal. And it's incredible. We follow some of the sections of the Strade Bianche. You can see here, we got the tank tops on. It's warm at the end of June. It's perfect time to put in some serious miles, and we do it on gravel bikes. That's right. I know some people kind of freak out about like, what does it mean to ride on gravel? And because, riding gravel wherever you are can mean, different things for you. This is what it means for us here as we think about what it means inside our training in Tuscany here. So these are the dirt roads that we're riding on. Like, they're super flat. They're probably better than some of the roads that you live on. Like, definitely better than the roads I live on here in Rhode Island. We ride gravel bikes. We have electronic shifting, and we go on an adventure every single day. We head into a town. This is a shot of us eating afterwards. The whole camp eating at our dinner, home cooked meals, and then we'll often also head out. There's our team, the family who takes care of us and just makes a great time. And then we'll head out. And this is us, like, in the fields, like riding around, just exploring, going behind the scenes, going as fast as we want, eating and living like kings. This is actually in an old mill here inside the property. The walls, my friends, are like 4 feet thick. It's insane. This is all UNESCO heritage landscape. It's just gorgeous and so fun. Here's a general sense of what the itinerary looks like, starting here local. So we go local, close, and then we'll also use our van to transport elsewhere. So we start local with Valdemars and then Creta Senisi. Then we go to the Chianti region and head over to Siena. This is kind of where we go. Gravel and road. We do a coffee shop almost every single day when we're out riding on the open road here, like with Sam Gimignano. We'll actually end up at a winery. And so we get a chance to actually explore and then come back. For those who really want to dig in more deeply, well, we can take a little bit of a look here at the types of rides that we'll do here. Here's an example ride for you with San Gimignano. So you can see like the dirt sections of the road, the open road side as well. What you can see is this is 47 kilometers, right? So we're talking like 30 miles with about 2,400 meters of climbing. 2,400 feet of climbing. So this is serious riding. Like, it isn't just a cruise, which is why half of our campers last year just chose to go with the e-bikes, which allows you to have 3 different levels, so you can ride as much as you want. And I allowed everyone to kind of play along, especially with the setup off-road, etc. Where we stay in Palazzo Amers is unbelievable. It's gorgeous. It's super fun, and it's amazing. Like, you will not find a better tour to experience Italy and to just kind of get into what it means to be like dialed in fully to the Italian experience. Here, I'll come back and just put this up here as well, so you can kind of get a sense of it. So we can kind of see it here. So let me take you back to the top here. So there's your tour. June 13th to the 20th. You can see the types of bikes we ride here. This is our gravel. And this, my friends, is gravel in Italy. Just stunning, smooth, almost like butter. Sure, you got to watch yourself in the corners, but super easy to ride on, super fun. Endless ribbons of white gravel, not an exaggeration, my friends. It is hot, as you can see here. Jersey open, tank top jersey. So plenty of hydration, but don't worry, we've got vans who follow us along. We stay at the Palazzo Immerse. We've got a family that takes care of us here. Lets us go out and have fun on our bikes, exploring in small groups. Coming back, this is our breakfast, eating like kings and queens for sure. Stopping at villages along the way, just exploring the terrain and the culture of Italy on two wheels, and always wrapping up every single day with some home cooked food and just incredible times together here. This is us sitting outside. Almost every single meal we eat in Italy is outside, which is just in and of itself just amazing and super fun. Here's the itinerary, just so you get a sense of what the itinerary looks like across all the different days. We try to ride from our place as much as possible, but otherwise we'll use the van to strategically move to different regions of Italy, not just to sample the wine, but to check out the roads and the terrain, which is great because actually the way the Strade Bianche works, it actually wraps around the whole region of Tuscany. So we get to sample different parts of the course as we take in the different types of terrain as well. Okay, that's why we call them like Van Day and everything else we're doing. It's pretty awesome when you think about it. So in general, we'll every day has a short and long option. We'll be on gravel and road, but we always ride gravel bikes. It's just about as legit as you want it to be. And here, I'm going to share this map with you just so you can get a sense of where, what the terrain looks like. This is like sort of mixed terrain style riding. You can see the climbing, etc. This is about 30 miles here for the short one with about 2,500 feet of climbing. So 30 miles, 2,500 feet of climbing. That's a pretty decent climb section, especially as you're getting into San Gimignano here. You want to get in and sort of explore the little village and get some of the best gelato in Italy that Italy has to offer. Or at least that's what they tell you in San Gimignano. I'll tell you too, I've been there twice. But it's hilly. And so people will often opt for e-bikes, which is an option for you if you want to upgrade your bike rental to be on an e-bike so you can kind of get in there and really explore it all. Overall, when we think about what it means to be like having a great ride and like enjoying your time here, it's all about just getting out on the bike as much as we can. And so the day revolves around it. But we make sure that when you're not on the bike, you're having a great time as well. We stay, like I mentioned, at the Palazzo Immerse. It's amazing. We're part of the family there, and we just have a fantastic time exploring the local terrain, getting to know the people and the cuisine, etc. Overall, the tour itself is phenomenal and is part of our Italy package. We'll also be headed to the Dolomites this year, later in the year. That camp is in the beginning of August as well. A little more expensive, but simply because the logistics around this one are super hard. But it's also stunning and just gorgeous riding. A little colder than you'll be down in Tuscany, but an incredible opportunity to explore it all and just kind of see different aspects of what it means to ride the Giro d'Italia and what it means to ride in Italy, and just, I think, to understand the true nature of what it means to be into cycling in Italy. Like when we think about cycling in Italy, we look at some of the races and we say, oh, it's really dynamic. But when you're on the ground, like actually like riding the climbs, riding the dirt, like just experiencing it and seeing the energy and the passion of the fans, it's incredible. I've never felt more scared for my life riding a bike in Italy, but also knowing that every single Italian driver also rides bikes and they totally get it. It's amazing to sort of be held in a space of like an elevated status as a cyclist, someone who's choosing an aspiration as opposed to someone who's an obstacle here in the States. So if you're even remotely curious, our Tuscany camp will be shutting the doors here in February. This is how we shut the doors for those of you watching me on video. And what that means is if you're in, you're in. So we have a handful of people who are already going now. We're looking for 3 or 4 more to come and sort of close out the group. So if you are interested in going in June, it's a great opportunity to go away for couples. You can go away solo as well and explore the Tuscany campsite. We basically pick you up at the airport, we whisk you away to the Palazzo Immerse. We ride for 6-7 days. We have a day off for sure. We go into Siena and we explore Siena, have a full day there. We'll check out like the square. We'll check out where they have the palio. We'll get a tour, but the whole time eating and drinking and riding like legends and building memories for a lifetime. So if you're interested, go to avantitours.com. You can learn more. You can always find me on social media and DM me as well. That's it for my Friday, February update. I hope you're doing well, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.
Endurance Nation.
Hey, podcast fans. I know you love the podcast because here you are, you're listening to it and you're still listening to me talk right now. Did you know you can get content just like this in your inbox once a month? We send out a great newsletter. We call it, guess what? The Unfair Advantage. That's right. It's our information to you, something that separates you from the competition. If they're not here, then they don't know. But if you are here, then now you do. Zero excuses. If you go check us out online at endurancenation.us/newsletter, it's your opportunity to enter your email address, sign up for these updates. They come once a month, sometimes twice a month, depending on my race schedule. And it's your chance to get insider information that's going to help you become a better, smarter athlete. Don't miss out on this chance to get ahead of the competition. It doesn't cost you any money, and it's not a ton of work. It's just your email address. That's endurancenation.us/newsletter.
For more information about Endurance Nation, visit us online at endurancenation.us. The provided music is from the Podshow Podsafe Music Network. Check it out at music.podshow.com.